Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, the second of four between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Division rivals do battle. Next. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Oh, okay, I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
In now is Adam Eaton. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Franco trying to get there. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Count remains full. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. The 0-2 home. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. A runner on first with 2 away. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half. A.J. Cole gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Cole has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes. Popped up. Rendon is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Zimmerman makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Zimmerman on at first, nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 5. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
1 strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in third place in that department. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Altair. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
And there's one away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't he? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. And there's the first strike, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hoskins at second with two down. In the dirt here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribbon now.
Nero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. It's a run on 2 hits. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, A.J. Cole, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. In there at the letters 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Turner into shallow center, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number on that board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
First pitch of the at-bat is put in play to the right side of the infield. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that? Here's Carlos Santana now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman, Hernandez. A runner at first with one gone in the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. And now Bryce Harper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Again a 1-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Grounded up the first baseline. One there. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Lays off 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Herrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. It remains 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off the 4th inning, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rhys Hoskins. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And the runner back. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Herrera aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. So striding forward now, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0. Altair, a native of Germany. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Still even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Hit in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Striding in once again, Michael Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Michael Taylor.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike two. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in now for the Nats, A.J. Cole. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
2-1.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number two.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Vince Velasquez. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Line toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Shoots this one over to first. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper on the run, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. High in the air into shallow left center. Crawford is calling for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 55.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is foul right side. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Outside, 2-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the other end.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Your attention, please.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Brandon Kinsler comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hoskins gets his lead at first, nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 7,
Ready once again, Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Santana on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 61, Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Guys, if this is anything to go by, we're going to have a close race on our hands for the division. However, we're only partway through the season, so how much more importance do you put on this game?
Yeah, you know what, Matty? There really isn't much between these first three teams in this division. And, Dero, there's a lot of baseball left to be played. I think if you're in the lead, you're in second or third, you've still got a big shot to make the postseason.
Oh, yeah, Dan, there's way too much time left in this season to even be worried about this. You just want to go out and show that you can execute and play good brand of baseball.
Wilmer Depot will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1.
A change-up that catches the corner for strike one. The average to start play at .315. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford has it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
Called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment.
Leading off for the Phillies, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. So the batting order turns over now.
Hernandez. Your attention, please.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. In now is Adam Eaton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crawford takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And now Bryce Harper. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 7. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And it's fouled away. They're on their feet here in Philly. Some 43,000 in full roar. Washington, good night.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy, too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.